It's a rant time. I haven't made one in a long time. I've been busy actually looking for jobs, which has just been blowing dogs for quarters. Hopefully I'll get a job soon. But I figured I'd make a rant time because now that I'm home every day, I kind of have some time to watch daytime television. And I notice now how it's changed from when I was a kid to now. So let's just, the three basics now: Steve Wilkos, Jerry Springer, Maury. Back then, we had Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake, Maury was still around, Jerry obviously, but they had better topics. I'm so sick of Maury and the DNA testing and the she's cheating, he's cheating, she's cheating, he's cheating. Who gives a shit? I want to see the fat babies again. I want the out of control teens. I want D West back, the guy that would kick their asses so they would stop being little bitches. I want to see the people that had weird phobias, like the one that was afraid of peaches and pickles and cotton balls. That shit was hilarious. I get it. Like, your catchphrase is, you're not the father, he's the father, but give me some versatility, please. God damn it. Or the special occasion Halloween shows where it'd be is it a man or a woman? And the crowd would guess. I missed those. Those were awesome. It was like RuPaul's Drag Race before it was on TV. Even though that's one of my favorite shows. I watch it daily anyway on Logo. Love you, Ru. But still, like, bring the old shit back. The only time he switches it up is during school vacation week when he has Jack Hanna on, Jungle Jack, because kids are home and they're watching this smut with their moms that have nothing to do during the day but power walk. I was stuck behind two of them earlier. Jerry's still good. I mean, for what it is, the intros get suckier each new season now. It just feels like he has a new intro every few months. I feel like I've seen 3 this year. I mean, his stuff, when I was a kid, I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't know what lesbians were, and they're like, I'm a lesbian, woo! Lesbians, we love lesbians. I didn't know what that was. Now I do, but it's okay, it's just, I get it, you slept with your sister's boyfriend, and you want to be with him, but he doesn't want to be with either of you, and it's mostly that now, and then the fighting, and the girls going after each other when it's really the guy's fault and they should be going after him instead of each other. It's just, TV. But I admit, and when Steve was on Jerry as one of the security guys, it was good. It was a better time. It was a better fucking time. But yesterday I was watching one, and it was one of those where a transgender person's on, and it was a woman who was a transgender, into a male, so she was there to tell her girlfriend that she was born a woman. When it's painfully obvious this person is shorter than me, and I'm 5'1", has a really high voice, and looks like a girl. And Jerry always asks, well, what happened when you had sex? Oh, well, I wore a t-shirt and a strap on and I turned the light on. She didn't say anything. It's wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you fucking know? And even, before they say anything, I just go, that's a woman, or that's a man. They were born. You can fucking tell, especially the guys that are women. And the women that are, guys. Sometimes, yeah, you don't know what's coming, but usually, you can fucking tell. And if they can't tell, where do they live? What's in their water? What's in the water where they live that they think that person isn't the opposite sex? And then they get mad and go, I ain't gay. What you talking about? You took away my right to choose. I don't want to be with a girl. And rarely it's okay, we can make it work. All right, I'm not mad that you lied. You deceived me of your gender. I'm just, happy you told me here on national television in front of America and whoever's streaming this. But it's okay. You were dishonest. No. No. Oh, It's like, how do you not know? And then when the guys find out that the the female is a man, it's like you can see the Adam's apple unless they contoured that shit. I mean, or I don't know. You can tell, like you can tell. I mean, I know I watch so much Drag Race that I can tell a queen from a woman because I am one, basically, barely. And I can tell, but I think people with common sense and a brain and two eyes could see that that's obviously a dude. Look at the shoulders. Look at the arms. Look at the features. If they match you, it's probably a dude. And like, but we were dancing in the club and it was dark and she was all on me and then she gave me oral sex and I was like, oh, okay. And now she's just talking to me and want to take her on a date. Well, I was born a man. What? What do you mean? And then they fight each other and they let them because they're two men instead of seeing that person as transgendered. And it's like, you know, yeah, you should be honest with them. Jerry makes this point. But how did you not fucking know? And don't say, oh, I was drunk, I was in the club. Like, no, you know, especially if you've been dating this person for a couple of weeks. You fucking know. Like, I felt like I was taking crazy pills yesterday, so I don't know. And then Steve Wilkos has, you know, the more sensitive, or as I think of the really touchy, fucked up subjects like molestation and incest and torture and killing and stuff like that. Like, you know, just really sick shit. But usually it's like, oh, is he cheating on me? Is she cheating on me? I don't want to see more of this bullshit. Maury's already on 3 times a day. I want to see, like, the crazy shock factory shit, and you know that. But I don't want to see, like, you know, bad things happen to little kids. I mean, if it's an adult and they're being stupid and they're being with another person that's hurting them and they keep coming back, then that person's hopeless and they're not going to get out. They're blind and they're going to keep going back. That was the one today. This lady kept going back to this dude and he was just like, I'm better than everybody. And he was just talking very idiotically and didn't handle himself well at all. He was a sex offender. He beat this woman's child. She was pregnant by him and he would beat her. He kicked her in the head with steel-toe boots. And she kept going back. And he was having sex with this other fat lady. And she was like, I'm not mad that he's with her because we're not together. And they're not together, so it's fine. But blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, how about none of you be with him? Stop drinking the water at that trailer park you're living at. Because you know that's where these people were from. Go read a book. Maybe take a night course. Just get some type of common sense and learn how to use your eyes and your judgment. I feel so crazy because I'm not even 23 yet and I make better judgment calls than most of these people on TV do. But that's why they're on TV, obviously. And everybody's like, they're staged, they're not staged. I don't care. We still watch them, don't we? Yes, for mindless entertainment. Because we know what's coming. And we know it's funny. And Jerry Springer and Maury, because sometimes Maury says some funny shit to them. But we watch them because that's what's on. And then at 3 o'clock, I hate Bill Cunningham. I can't stand this dude, so I put on Dr. Phil. And then you got more fucked up families. And he's like, well, I wrote a book about a diet and all the foods you can eat, and the studio audience today is getting a copy. It's like, oh, really? They get one every day, and they freak out like they just got a new car from fucking Oprah. It's a book about a diet that he's probably not even following because he's not that skinny. To be honest with you, I mean, he looks like he should be following his own fucking diet book if he's gonna be preaching it. Just saying. But he is annoying, but he does help some people. But he's got the out of control teens, and I like to see how fucked up they're getting these days because they're ruining this country. Some of you aren't, but a lot of them are. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm self-righteous, I'm an adult now. Being an adult is very hard and it sucks eggs. And it's a harsh reality. I wish I was back in high school. I really do. But you live and you learn. But you learn to not be these fucking jackasses on these shows. If I were ever on these shows, I would just be the person in the audience making a comment at the end. That's what I use these shows for. What I would say at the end, and when they pan to the audience, I scan really quickly at everybody. That's how I learn how to people watch when I go out, because that's pretty much one of the only reasons I go out nowadays, is just to people watch, because it's fun. Why else? And to get a job. But you gotta look at stuff and you gotta laugh sometimes. And everybody loves to people watch. And then you got Judge Judy at 4, and that's always hilarious because they're all stupid and don't understand what evidence is. And she's like, well, do you have this? Do you have proof of what you're talking about? Well, no. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Well, that was dumb, wasn't it? That literally just happened on the episode I was watching. Bring fucking evidence. You're gonna sue somebody and you're gonna get paid out from the fucking show. You bring the evidence. Why? Just why? This is what I hate about America. It is a lot of these people do not set a good example for it. They do not. I don't know where they're from, but most of them you can tell are trailer trashy and like backward swampy people and just not educated enough, or are just too ignorant, or just plain dumb. People are just plain dumb these days. And it drives me crazy. But instead of thinking about it, I made this video. And I just laugh about it when I watch it on TV because it is funny. And I have to laugh at something or else I'm going to really go crazy. That was it. I didn't know what else to talk about today, so I figured that just came to my mind and felt like making a video. I have not put any videos up on my new channel, Chuck Does Makeup, because I film them and then they take longer than I thought they would, and I gotta edit them, and I just haven't had the drive to edit anything yet, and this I'm just gonna upload. So there will be videos up soon, so in the comments you can make a suggestion of something you'd like to see. I made one of this look. This is my neutral, basic, everyday look. Gives a shit. I don't. So that'll be up. A curling one video will be up because nobody knows how to really do one on YouTube because I looked and they're not effective ways. So yes, leave me a comment too for rant time suggestions because I love going on a rant. Really good rant. I needed that. Because when I rant around people, they get pissed off because I just talk too long. But I feel comfortable. So that's it for now. And I will see you guys whenever, next time. Can't predict things. Alright. Cheers.